So today I'm going to make one of my favorite desserts of all time, caramel custard pudding. The first thing that we have to do is to make the caramel. So when you are making the caramel, you want to make sure you brush the sides of the saucepan with a silicone brush with a little bit of water to prevent any sugar from crystallizing, and it's going to burn if you don't do this. And just heat it under medium heat and just wait a little while, and then the sugar will kind of caramelize and turn to this amber color. And you want to make sure under natural lighting to see if it's the color you want, because sometimes when you check under, like when you turn on the light of the fan, it's gonna make it even darker than it seems. So you want to kind of swirl it when you see the color starts forming. So after when you see that your caramel is done to the color and consistency you want to add the cold water to the caramel, and be careful because the sugar will actually splatter everywhere, and this will prevent the caramel from cooking. So after the caramel is done, just pour it to your pan or your ramekins if you're making smaller ones, and just rotate the caramel to all sides of the pan. So you actually want to work really fast when you are rotating the caramel around the pan, because the caramel will actually harden really fast. And next we are going to work with the custard. In the small saucepan, I have some granulated sugar, and I am going to add some whole milk and evaporated milk to the saucepan and put it over medium heat for about a good 3 to 4 minutes until the sugar has melted. You don't want to boil the milk. People actually use condensed milk instead of using evaporated milk, but I find condensed milk to be too sweet and too overpowering, so I chose to use evaporated milk to substitute for that. So we still get the creamy and custardy filling that we like. While the milk is heating up, you want to add all your eggs to a big mixing bowl and just whisk the eggs until it's well combined, and just set it aside until our milk is done heating. Just heat your milk till the sugar has dissolved and there's small little bubbles around the sides of the pan, and turn off the heat and you're good to go. And after your milk is done heating, like all the sugar has dissolved, you want to slowly add in your hot milk to the eggs. You want to give like a caution sign to the eggs, telling them that there's going to be something really hot poured into you, so you don't want them to be cooked. And after you're done adding the milk, just add some vanilla extract and some vanilla bean paste. And after that's done, you're basically finished. Just use a small sieve and just sift the custard into your pan. Using a sieve will prevent any bubbles going into the pan, because you don't want bubbles, you want the creamy custard. Bake the custard pudding in a water bath covered with aluminum foil, and bake this baby for about 45 minutes to 50 minutes in a 300-degree oven. And after your pudding is done baking, remove it from a water bath and let it completely cool down before handling it, or else it will actually break if you try to mess with it. So after it's completely cooled down, run a spatula around the sides and kind of wobble it to make sure that it will come off clean, and use a bigger plate and flip it. It might sound kind of creepy, but you can do it. It's pretty easy. And just kind of flip it and lay it back down flat. And here it comes, and just lift it up. And I was scared, so I kind of tapped the bottom of the pan to make sure that it comes off. And lift it up. And it's beautiful. Look at it. So I wasn't lying, this is one of my favorite desserts of all time. It's simple yet very delicious, so go try it out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.